Alright guys, what you're getting ready to see is my attempt at brainstorming a project. It is a PVC project. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make a stakeout pole that connects to my kayak out of PVC. I saw something online that I wanted to try to duplicate, so that's what I'm going to do right now. You're going to see me trying some different things to try to get this 1¼ PVC connected to the kayak, also where it will accept an inch piece of PVC that will essentially be my stakeout pole. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of the pole that's going to go into the ground and I'm going to make it into a sharper end. Not totally sharp, obviously, but a sharper end than just it being round. What I'm having trouble with right now is I can't find my PVC cutter. No idea where it is. That's why I couldn't show it to you in the video the other day about what I've made out of PVC, because I couldn't find it. What I'm probably going to have to do is cut pieces out of with a jigsaw, which sucks. You're not going to be able to see that because I'm going to have to go outside to do that because I don't want to make a mess inside. So if I go outside and come back with a piece that's cut, you'll know why. But I'm going to try to figure out a way to get this all connected together. Stay with me. I also may talk to myself, so just ignore that. This is a wet erase marker, same as a dry erase marker, except it has to be wet. I'd like to use these because once water hits it, it washes off. I use this to make the marks of where I'm going to cut. Let's see. What my goal is going to be is I'm going to also use this as some rod holders. There's no way for me to explain this to you. I just figured that out. You're just going to have to wait and see what it looks like. Okay, I think I got it. Alright guys, so this is what I'm thinking. Sitting in my kayak. Feels weird not having my seat on here. Sitting in my kayak, I get to a spot where I want to push the pole down, push it down. This holds it. Obviously there's going to be a whole nother half of this. I can put a rod in here. I won't be able to put a rod on this side. I can add one to the middle if I would like, connecting them together. So that would be 1, 2, 3 more rod holders if I would like. They're easy to get to. What do you guys think? My only concern with it is being at the angle that it is. Am I going to be able to get enough force to get it to go down in the ground? That's my question. My other option would be to would be to get a T, put it on here, and I could go from the front scupper holes and make a, just put a T on here. Obviously this would be a little longer, but I could stick it through the front scupper hole. I could even stand up and push down if I had to. Those are my two options. I just don't know if I can get enough leverage with it being back there, because it has to be tilted back because the way my rod holders are curved, because they're at an angle, so your rod sits back. What do you guys think? Would you go with the front? This is going to have to be 1/2 inch PVC through the front scupper hole, because that's about the only size it'll fit. So 1/2 inch scupper hole, 1/2 inch through the scupper hole, but I can stand up. I'll have a T on here, and I could actually put weight on it to get it to stick in the ground, or figure out a way to make this work. Okay, I'll be sitting like this, so I can technically get to the top. I can put a T on the top of this also. What do you guys think? I almost feel like the front would be the better option, because with the back, I'm gonna have to have a really long pole to come through here. It'd be the same length, but I'd have some cut off. I won't be able to use this much, so that's about 8 inches I wouldn't be able to use. Whereas I'd be able to use all the way up until the T got to my scupper hole on the front. That's another con of this. Need some suggestions. What would you guys do? Would you guys stick with the front through the scupper hole, or would you try to make it work through the back? Pros with this is I would have 3 additional rod holders, but actually I would only have 1 additional rod holder because I'm taking up my 2 rod holders here. So I would add 1 rod holder. That would also add to the amount of crap I gotta put and carry with me. Well, looks like I'm gonna be making a trip back to Lowe's to return these pieces that I did not cut. Sometimes you just have to make mistakes to see what's gonna work best. Right now, I feel like that's probably what's gonna work best for me in the front. But I do wanna hear you guys' opinions. What do you guys think? Should I try to make this work, get a longer piece of PVC, but I'm adding to the amount of stuff back here in the back? I would have to buy another piece of 1¼ inch PVC, at least a 5-foot piece, because that's literally all I have left, 2 5-inch pieces. Or I could just buy a 5-foot piece of 1/2 inch and a T, which I probably have a T in the house actually. You guys tell me what you think. Give me your opinions. Couple more days left before I do the giveaway. Only a couple, because this video will be going up probably, I don't know, Saturday. And then I'll have the subscriber shout out on Sunday. Monday, yeah, there's only a couple more days until the giveaway. So make sure you guys have entered the giveaway. I will post a link to the video that you have to comment on, and then you go to my Instagram, tag 3 or more of your friends in that Instagram post. What do you think? Front with 1/2 inch PVC, or back with all this, plus a whole nother side that I haven't even done yet? You guys tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.